Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to the A through Z playthrough. We're playing this one once again with viewers just like you, and I hope they're going to go easy on me today because I've played 2 games of D.Va since last year's A through Z. And I was looking at all of her patch notes, and not too much has changed for her. I even went back and watched the video from last year, and I was literally just talking about bug fixes, and that's mostly all that's happened to her this past year as well. Although I do recall there were some hilarious bugs last year, or in the A through Z last year. D.Va is a character that has a pretty okay win rate, 48.6%, but her population is only 4.7, making her the 11th lowest played hero, least played hero in the game. So, not too many D.Va players out there. I can only think of one. And his name is Tim, the Toolman Trixler. She's classified as a warrior, although she's not a tank. She's a bruiser, similar to Blaze over here. But she, in my opinion, is the strongest when she's not in her mech, which is kind of weird. We'll talk about it when we're in the game. Wish us luck, boys. Wish us luck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on Hanamura today. The friendly team, D.Va, Azmodan, Ragnaros, Balaze, and Whitemane. The enemy team, Kerazim, Mathiel, Zarya, Mephisto, and Diablo. I was going to say I can offlane, I guess, if we really want to. There are 2 options for talents at level 1. Oh, I wanted to show you. Did I close it? This is our build variety. These are all the D.Va builds that have been played in the past month. That's what we got. That's what we're working with. So, we have 2 options. One is to pick up the Rushdown if we want to boost around more outside of combat. And this is kind of a wide map, so that may not be a terrible idea. And the other is Hit the Nitrous, which gives you more immediate speed when you press the button. That's mostly for booping people out of the way, whereas Rushdown is for moving in between lanes. I'm going to go for Rushdown, just because I think I'll like it more. Now, D.Va has 2 forms, and both of them count as heroes, which is inherently part of her problem, I think. The mech counts as heroes, so it counts as being a hero. So if you die while you're in the mech, well, congrats. You just gave the enemy team XP. Congrats. You just gave them stacks for their kill quests. You effectively made their lives easier because you have a form that's meant to die. I'm trying to reduce some damage here. Then you have your pilot form, where you actually deal a massive amount of damage. You have one of the highest attack speeds in the game at 4, and there are some characters that have 8. I believe Zarya is one of them. But you're able to deal a lot of damage really, really quickly to your opponents, especially if they're not expecting it. Now, you do have a charge you have to build back up in order to get back into your mech. There was no moving there. I was completely body blocked in both directions. So, in order to call down another mech, you have to either wait 45 seconds or build up your energy bar. And you build up your energy by auto-attacking, by dealing damage, basically. And we're going to use these boosters to get us back into lane. It's my perception, this may not be fact, but it's my perception that D.Va is one of the weakest characters in the game right now. I really can't recommend that you play her. Although some people do pull it off. I mean, Tim plays a pretty good D.Va, I will say, but it's kind of hard for me to justify, you know what I'm saying? We're going to pick up Bring It On at level 4. This is going to empower our nuke, our self-destruct, significantly faster. Oh yeah, just feed that Zarya full of energy. Good job, Pally. Just going to go ahead and use this now. Hey, no one stood in the nuke? No way. Now, because we use the nuke, that does give us full energy again for when we decide to get back into the mech. So, I mean, that's good. It allows us to use it significantly more. While we're in the mech, our Q ability is our dive forward. Our W ability is the nullification, what is it called? Defense matrix, which allows us to lower the damage of anyone inside of that matrix. Wow, this Zarya is actually becoming a really big problem for me, actually. I was not expecting that. I can't turn off my auto attacks, so when her shield comes up, I just hit her shield. And it's not like our auto attacks really do that much damage either. Well, I can't stop. Hey, team? Why are these guys focusing me? Hello? There's no reason for them to even be down here. The objectives... Oh, no, wait, wait. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let's head up. I mean, we might want to save someone here to soak. I guess I could stay and soak. But, I mean, I feel like the issue with D.Va is she's kind of designed to be an off-lane hero, but she can't really off-lane because she doesn't have any self-sustain. Her wave clear's a bit lackluster. She can kind of reduce damage by doing this, but it doesn't seem that good at the end of the day. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm really giving her a hard time, but like I said, I genuinely feel like she's in a pretty bad place in the game right now. Trying to focus down this Karazhan. We're going to have to get back in the mech pretty soon. Right now. All right, we're going to try to reduce their damage as we're running away. And I'm going to try to zoom right on out of here. See you later, buds. So focus the streamer game? Yeah, they all are. At level 7, nuclear option is a choice that I guess you could pick, but there's also coming through, which increases our knockback when we go in, so it might allow us to move players a little bit more out of position. So basically, when you start boosting, you need to get behind the character that you want to push forward. Now, this is good if someone steps out of position. You can make that positioning even worse. But it's, you know, kind of hard to use effectively all the time. You're not going to get use out of it all the time. I'm going to try to push this lane in a little bit more. We could just hit this Karazhan. I don't mind. Oh, he's an Iron Fist Karazhan. All right, heading up to help the team. This is why I went for the booster talent on this particular map, because it allows me to kind of be everywhere. I'm going to try to focus this Mephisto to the best of my ability. Oh, I suppose I could always defense matrix when Zari is there trying to shoot me. Suppose I could do that. Well, it's on cooldown now, so I can't at the moment. Was not able to get my nuke off there, so we are a defenseless little pilot being forced to run away from the scary man who can keep up with me, no problem. Got a break line of sight. He can jump to me now. But I think we're going to make it out. Shot him. All right, let's go try to rejoin our team here. I did get really far away. We're almost level 10, which will be nice. It'll be real nice. I didn't see him behind me. Yeah, I fucked up. Ooh, movement speed! Wow, we are really fighting over this objective, aren't we? Okay, I can get back in the mech now. But I do more damage if I'm not in the mech. Okay, getting back in, getting back in. Gonna try to focus the Mephisto. Pulling back. Hitting Malthael now. I need to make sure I use the nuke this time. There it is. I'm really vulnerable at the moment, but I think I'll make it out. Once again, the nuke just kind of scared them away from this area. Didn't actually deal any damage. It's a zoning tool unless you combo with it. All right, we're slowly but surely pushing them out of here. I'm gonna have to boost out. Malthael actually jumping to me brought him pretty out of position. Defense Matrix out to reduce their damage, and now that we're back in pilot and we're level 10, we have access to a really good poking ability called Big Shot. It allows us to fire a skill shot at this enemy team. 3 hits on Big Shot is enough to get us back into the mech, so it allows us to get back into our little safety thing much faster. I thought it was 3 hits. We didn't quite get it from that 3rd hit, which is really, really good for our survivability, obviously. Also, it's on a pretty short cooldown, so you can kind of sit back in fights as opposed to being in the mech all the time and actually do some pretty good poke damage. I should have moved into that to help him. Defense Matrix going out to reduce their damage just a little bit, and I'm going to try to stop this from moving, at least momentarily. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
Also, if you use Big Shot and you hit multiple enemies, you do get more energy back towards your mech, allowing you to get in a little bit faster. Blaze has left the game. The shot didn't quite hit 3, though. It only hit 2, so I wasn't able to jump back in. So that was probably the longest fight I've ever seen over an objective on this map. We're sitting at 24,000 hero damage done, which I guess isn't too bad. She also doesn't kind of fit into the game because most bruisers are able to clear camps. So if they don't need to push their lane, they can kind of dip out and just, you know, push a camp or get a camp to help push the lane, shit like that. She can't really do that. She's just kind of weird. She doesn't quite fit the mold like you would expect her to. Malthael does get taken down in the top lane. This will actually be a great opportunity for us to push, and we should push. Friendly team going after a camp. I'm going to try to stay in lane. Get Asmodean a few stacks off those minions. Level 13 has come into play. What is the option everyone takes? The green one. Mech grants shields instead of dying. We're going to go ahead and drop the nuke here. Not going to be able to finish him off. Yep. See you later. In fact, I don't know if I can actually walk out of here. What does the symbol under Diablo mean? Does that just mean he has his thing? Have I never noticed that? Uh-oh. We just lost the bottom lane, boys. Heading back down.
There you are. Supper.
Hello? What are you doing? I actually had a keybind set up for D.Va where I used the I used shift to move around. Wow. Instead of Q. It felt more natural, seeing as she's an Overwatch character. I kind of miss using that. That was actually really kind of a fun way to play. We're losing our health slowly but surely, but I kind of want to lose it here, I think. I'd be able to keep these guys back away from the building a little bit more if I didn't have my mech. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a good Zariel. I'm back in! The big shot paying off. Hey, boys. You trying to leave this way? Well, I mean, you're all fast enough to, I guess, so I can't stop you. And that's about as big of a play as I'm going to make this game. And it didn't really even result in anyone dying, unfortunately. Trying to body block here, not really doing a great job. Going to use the shield to get out. Wait on some white main healing. I kind of wanted the nuke again. Maybe that's not going to happen. So I kind of have to go in. He's out of position. Let's move him out even more. There we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. This isn't going that bad, I guess. I was trying to put that in position where they had to move forward. It still doesn't kill anything. We're all going to take some damage from that consumed soul, but Malthael was pushed up way too far. So that's going to be a free kill. Now we do dash as a pilot. That's the only thing people have taken this month. So that's what I'm going to take too. We've done 46,000 damage this game. That's actually better than I thought we were going to be doing. Let's try to get this camp. It'll give us a little bit more XP. Bye, Dablo. Hi, Zarya. I don't know if I should be doing this. The longer this continues, the less I feel like I should be doing it. Okay, let's stay out of that Mephisto AoE. Hi, team. Asmodean managed to push the objective all the way up to the top lane. We almost have a nuke ready to go. Let's try to reduce some of this damage here. Diablo potentially walking a little too far out here. Trying to block that escape. Of course, he just goes the other way. I just don't feel like I'm doing any damage to him. 47 at a time! I knocked him into the camp. Ah! Ah! Please, thank God! I don't get this character. I don't fucking get it. So now I have a Q ability that allows me to dash around as I'm a pilot, which makes it kind of easy to avoid stuff and makes us a lot more survivable in our form where we deal more damage. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Careful. Uh-oh, team. Uh-oh, team. I'm moving up. I'm trying to focus him. I'm trying. Oh! It was actually a really nice play from Diablo there. Oh, he interrupted me! Oh, Diablo. Oh, Diablo. You son of a bitch. That's so much higher than I thought I would do, honestly. All right, maybe my perception of D.Va is a little low. I just haven't seen anyone make this character work in a long time. Our pilot DPS is really good. Just excellent. This is fantastic damage. It's really hard to complain about that. It's just that when we get in the mech, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Honestly. You might be wondering why I'm not talking about how D.Va's changed in the past year, because she literally has only been balanced with like small little tiny little tweaks. She hasn't really gotten too much more damage. She hasn't really lost too much survivability. There have been changes, but they're not drastic changes at all. Getting back in the mech here. That's not what I wanted to do, but you know what? It's fine. I don't win this trade in a 1v1. I might win it as a mech, though. Whoop. I'm trying to body block. Oh my goodness. Fuck! Damn. Hey, when do we get this?
Enemy payload firing.
At level 20, she's pretty much only had one talent since she was added into the game, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I guess there's an argument to be made for Mecha Fall, but pew pew pew, instead of a single shot, Big Shot fires 3 shots over 0.5 seconds. Like, how do you pass that up? You just get way more value out of one of your most valuable things. It's really good. It's really good. We should, these camps on this map are really fucking valuable. You should prioritize these camps over just about anything else. Every time they're up, we should be trying to take one of these. They're really, really, really good. All right, I'm going to be the last one to this fight. We do have Ragnaros becoming a building, trying to hold this off. It doesn't look like that's going too well. The lightning breath coming out from Diablo is going to force him back. We do have a bunker he could fall into if he needs to, but it looks like he's okay. I should have been boosting up here. That's why we took the talent. I didn't do it, though, because I was watching this fight instead. Blaze looking like he wants to engage. Oh, boys. Let's try to reduce their damage here. That seemed like it worked really well, actually. Body blocking him on the way out. Oh, one thing you could do that I haven't done yet. Ooh. Is actually throw that mech forward. He's not getting away. He's not getting away. Come on. Come on. No. Okay, let's stop wasting time and go kill the core. You can boost forward and activate self-destruct at the same time. And it sends the mech forward, and you can kind of control where you place it a little bit more. I will admit I haven't done that at all. And I probably should have. Probably should have been doing that. So that's D.Va. Hopefully we're able to win this game right here. Without too much drama. I'm just gonna channel on the core. I'm not moving. GG boys. Once again, she hasn't received too many changes in this past year, but she's had 2 interesting bugs. Last year I said she was the most bugged character. She's had a couple interesting ones this year. So a Junkrat using a concussion mine to destroy D.Va's mech and knock her into terrain will no longer remove her from the battlefield until she respawns. Let that one process. That's word for word. That's word for word. That's a weird-ass bug. And then there was another one. Fix an issue that could cause Big Shot to deal no damage after learning Pew Pew Pew, which is our most valuable talent. It would just break it if you were hit by another damage or spell power reduction effect. Think about that. Think about it. Those are some pretty big bugs. But that's really all that's happened. D.Va hasn't changed much. If you liked D.Va before, you probably like her now. I will say I'm impressed with the amount of damage I was able to deal in this game. I really am. I was expecting it to be about half of this. The talents we used in today's video: Rushdown, Bring It On, coming through, Big Shot, Emergency, Shielding, Torpedo Dash, which I've never used before, I think, and then Pew Pew Pew. Thank you all for watching. Up next, we have ETC. Yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.